Hello friends from Sanchez-Casal. We are here in the third series from this stay home everybody. We're gonna keep trying to show you about the right positioning, and we're gonna follow up today with the work that started the other day Victor Hugo about the position of the hand. There is a video in internet that impressed me so much from Cara Black when she was 13 or 14 years old, that she's practicing with the volleys. That she has all the time, we can see that she has all the time the elbow in front, and when she's little she starts to change the direction so fast, and so fast that she's able to do almost 100 balls in a row changing, but not at this pace that I am doing. She really put it down in a super fast pace. So she goes here, she goes so fast when she was little with one hand that she was able to control completely and super fast, but super hard also. That's why she improved so much the reflexes, the reaction, and the eye follow-up of the ball, which is very difficult. Okay, and when she is older, she has another video where she does it, but then she puts the left hand in front to be able to go even faster. So she went and then went in super fast. So with the hand in front, the racket just don't go, the hand don't go. It's just a matter of motion in front. We don't want to get used to do it like this when we play two hands on the backhand, because what we want is to separate, but when we want to go super fast, it's very helpful. To do an exercise where we go down, the racket in front, like Victor was doing, but down and up. And then here it becomes easy because it's just about the hand. There is a lot of videos now, a lot of challenges about the volleys today. From Federer the other day, from Murray with the wife, all, and you can see that the elbow doesn't move at all. But today I'm gonna go back in time. When I was really young, like the players I mentioned, I was impressed by this movie from Steve McQueen, where he was in the jail. He behaved bad, and they put him all the time in the jail. And what he was doing.
How many escapes have you tried? How many escapes have you tried?
So she was sitting there and she had this plastic ball. I'm gonna take a baseball this way, and he'll be on probation on the jail for days. So he had this ball and he'll be like throwing the ball all the time like this, and always not throwing it straight because the ball is gonna go down. He was throwing it to the floor and then was going up. And so all this motion of throwing the ball, if we see the position, so it shocked me so much. So I want to use this type of exercises to work on the position here, because we're gonna be with the elbow in front, and we're gonna be doing slowly. We can change the different balls, or we can use even a tennis ball as well, and then we're gonna throw. We can put the target on the wall to be able to throw the ball continuously where we want. Okay, and once we are finalizing the session about throw and we have total control about it, and then we're gonna be able to start to play. Okay, and what we're gonna do as well, just with the hand, you see, I have the capacity to be able to control. I'm just using the edge of the racket. In this case, yesterday we were asking to put the hand in front like this, but in this case what we want is to put a bit the ball down to be able to control completely the motion and put the ball all the time down. Now more closer to the wall. Bounce it closer to the wall. Bravo. Okay, so anybody in this situation can work on the throw, on the bounce, and also on the catching. At this age it's very important, at 6 years old, to work on that moment, on the catching of the ball. Bravo. That's it. Bounce it. I'm gonna now change the ball again. It's gonna be easier because this one is gonna come more to you. Okay, so the more, not so high, bounce it here yes, so like that, and you take it. Bravo. If we see his elbow and his throw, he's throwing in front. He's throwing with the exercise that we were saying the other day with Coach Victor. Bravo. 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 Bravo, good. 3, bravo. With the same concept that we were doing, and I love this exercise because we're starting to throw a bit higher, and it's a big challenge. But so when I have to throw, if I see my hand, it's almost becoming like a snake. See, it becomes here like kind of like a snake. And in this case, what happened with the snake, when he's gonna attack, it will go like this, no? It will go like this. So it's similar to the motion that we need to start when we learn how to bounce the ball well. And so I'm sitting here, I'm at home, I am bored. Use any type of ball. So this one is gonna be able to take it as well, and we throw. And we throw. Easy. So we can use any type of ball to be able to have that type of situation. So we can go also here, and we go with the snake, we take it and go and throw it. Bravo, like that, like that. Oops, again, bravo, bravissimo. That's it. I am just going in like a snake. I'm finishing here with a snake. When the ball comes, I hit it, and I hit it, and I hit it, and I hit it, and I hit it, okay? And I'm playing with this foam ball, but if I do it with the normal ball, it's gonna be the same concept. You just have to be a bit more careful, because you see, the ball comes to me much faster, so I have to be in the right position. So here I am controlling the ball, and being able to throw the ball the Steve McQueen way on the movie, but with the snake. So the next step will be, I stand up and I just go with one knee. I'm doing the same. I have my hand here, and I want to control these toes. Okay, we saw it with the little kid that he's doing it standing, but here is now is, you see, I'm not moving anything. I'm just going with my snake position, and I'm feeling my hand perfectly. So very slow, very smooth. When I was really young, I remember in my years of youth with the federation and the coaches, with these 2 balls, go to the wall until you don't break them, don't come back. So we have to be hitting there so hard until the ball gets warm, and then at the end it breaks, but after a lot of shots. But then the coach, he will tell us, go to the wall and bounce the floor first and keep doing smashes. So it's the same concept as this, but we were doing it playing from the top. And this being an exercise that it helped me so much for my overhead, and I always recommend the kids to be able to go and try it. At home, or if we don't have like a garage or a bigger space, we will not be able to do it. But in this now, at this moment, I have a bit more of space here, so I'm gonna try to show it. The same. So I'm gonna start to bounce it. Same as I was doing with the volley. Very easy. I'm gonna be able to control, even if I play slower one time or I hit it bad, and then I can. And then I really can go, and then the same motion. You see my racket just move. I just move the racket. I'm controlling the situation. I just move the racket the same way in front. We're gonna be able to control. If we want to not take so much risk, we take a foam ball, and then we are able to really. I hit it harder. You see, it costs me a lot to put it up, but I'm still doing the same motion. You see, I'm putting the ball down and down. Match with the backhand, we almost never practice that one. Okay, but in this type of game, we really can give it a try, and then work on also on the backhand. So normally we will go and do the smash down normal, but we can go on the left, and then we can go and do the same. So the same that we're doing, there will be an extra exercise at the end to be able. Things to not do in all these exercises. Okay, go long swing, big swings. No. We want to have the racket in front and just move a bit. Okay? We're going to have the racket in front and move back and front. Move back and front. We don't want to go here. We don't want to go back here with the elbow. The same we were doing with the volleys. We don't want to go back here. We want to be only in front, like bouncing the ball. So it will be in some way like this. in front, okay? And that becomes very important. Okay, it's just the motion of the hand. So let's recap, hand in front, to be able to have a bit of direction, you see with the little kid becomes a challenge and he bounces the ball here, So when we go with the leg here, you cannot do it so much, and then you go in front. But the other exercise that we can do is that we can bounce here for him. With the racket, we have to go with this motion. We have to go with this motion, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like this, we're gonna be able also to work on the hand. So it's very important that we make attention that the hand, since the start, the first videos, we always ask for the hand to be on top with the continental grip. So hand, and then just move the edge of the racket. The ball comes more to him. Slow in front. Bravo. Bravo. Slow in front. Very good. That's it. Perfect. Bravo. 2. Bravo. 3. 4. Vamos. 5. Don't let the player go on the eastern or even on the semi-western. Don't let the players do the exercise with the head down. Okay? With the hand front. Remember, depend on the grip. If we go with the grip here, we're gonna be able to do it easier. But we don't want to do this, because if we let the player go with his grip, he's gonna be doing it, but he's not gonna be doing it properly. It's gonna brighten his brain about the wrong grip. We want to brighten this with the right grip. And all the tips that we gave you on the first video, the second video with the third video with the volleys, all of them, they go with the right grip. And remember, we can, if to test, we always can reduce the number of fingers. Also here, and when we're gonna do this smash, the overhead, we have to arrive to have so well written in our brain the motion that we have to be able to do it. And when we smash, we're gonna do it with one finger, with 2 fingers, and with 2 fingers, the racket is gonna be going on the proper stretch, or even only with 2 fingers. I am gonna have so much control of my racket that I'm gonna be able to anyway do it the same. And then that means that I have well written the motion, and then I will be able to do it properly when I play.